Good morning, children. Today we are going to start with our new chapter. It's a poem, Cookies for Santa. Now, let us take page number 14 and do a warm-up. Here, you can see few pictures are shown. You have to see those pictures and accordingly you have to write the answer in the lines given below. What they are asking here is, what do you want to have in your lunchbox? So look at this picture and accordingly you can mention the food items name which you would prefer to have in your lunchbox. Okay? Now let's read the poem and understand it. Before, I would like to ask you, you know what is a poem? A poem is a collection of written or spoken words that expresses the ideas or emotions of a poet. And do you know who is a poet? A poet is a person who writes the poem. Hope you understood. So now let us read the poem. Before that, I will tell you the summary of the poem. Cookies for Santa is the poem. It's a Christmas poem written by the poet named Ken Nesbitt. In this poem, the poet says about his preparations for welcoming Santa. The poet bakes a dozen of cookies and eats them up one by one. So here in the poem, the poet justifies why he eats up all the cookies. Ultimately, nothing was left for Santa. So the poem ends with the poet's justification that why Santa should not eat cookies at all. So let's look into the poem. I'll read the poem and I'll make you understand. So let's look into the poem. I baked a dozen cookies and I put them on a plate. And I set them out for Santa Claus, except for one I ate. So what does this mean? The poet had baked a dozen cookies. A dozen means what? A set of 12 cookies. So the poet was preparing to welcome Santa on Christmas Eve. So he baked a dozen of cookies and plated them on a plate. And what happens? When he sets them for Santa Claus, he took one cookie in from the plate and he ate it. Except in this stanzas mean other than. Okay? Now let's see the next. That cookie was amazing and I couldn't quite resist. So I ate another one that I was sure would not be missed. So what does this mean? Here the poet says, he took one cookie and ate. When he took it and ate it, it was so delicious and yummy that he could not stop himself for having one more. For example, if children, we see a plate of cookies in front of us, what we will do? What we will feel? Obviously, we will feel like eating one. When we take one, then we feel like taking another one. Likewise, the poet also here in this poem feels like having one more. So what he does, he could not stop himself by eating or taking one more cookie from the plate. But he was sure that would not be missed. Why? Because the poet has baked 12 cookies. And if he takes 2 cookies from that doesn't make a big difference, right? So now let's see what happens. I knew it wouldn't matter if I only ate one more. Then I gobbled up another one. Why not? That's only 4. So what the poet says here in this stanza, the poet knows it wouldn't matter if I ate one more, if I take one more cookie from the plate. So what happened? Slowly, the poet took another cookie from the plate and he ate it quickly. So he says, what the poet says, it's just 4 cookies I have taken from the plate. So still you have how many cookies left? You have 8 cookies, right? It's more than enough for Santa. So now what happens? Let's see. I accidentally dropped another couple on the ground. I knew Santa wouldn't want them, so I swiftly scarfed them down. So here in this stanza, what accidentally means? by mistake, something which happened by mistake. So what happens? The poet drops another couple of cookies on the ground. So what happened? The poet thinks the cookies which are fallen on the ground, the Santa would not like to eat that. So he didn't wanted to waste that cookie. So what he did, the poet took both the cookies from the ground and he ate it. So likewise, the poet knew very well the Santa will never like to have the cookies which are fallen on the ground. So the poet takes it and eats it. So he quickly ate it. Now let's see what happens. Another couple disappeared. I may have eaten those, though I couldn't say for certain, but I guess that's how it goes. So slowly what happens? The poet is like, he couldn't stop himself by taking one more because it was too tasty and yummy, right? The cookies are really delicious. And in fact, I too love cookies. So the poet couldn't stop himself. So what he did, another couple disappeared. And he was surprised how it could be. So he couldn't say the reason why the another couple of cookies disappeared. Disappeared is not seen. So what happens? I figured 4 was likely more than Santa Claus would need. So I polished off another few with unexpected speed. So what happens? So the poet figures like, okay, 4 cookies are left on the plate. So this is enough for the Santa, just to taste, right? So what happens? Slowly, I polished off. What is the meaning of that word? Polished off is finished eating. So without expecting, the poet finished eating those cookies as well from the plate. So what happens? Let's see. Before I knew what happened, all the damage had been done. I realized I'd accidentally eaten every one. So here, you all must have understood what happens. At last, the poet, when he sees into the plate, the damage has been done. What is the damage? The cookies are finished. The poet has eaten it and nothing is left. So he realized it's a mistake done by him. Maybe knowingly he did it. Maybe he loved cookies, so he ate it, right? Knowingly he might have done, right? So let's see what the last stanza says. I guess it's best since Santa sort of needs to watch his weight. When he visits us in this Christmas, I sure hope he likes the plate. So what happens in the last stanza? In the poem, the poet is trying to justify that it's good what happened, like the cookies are finished and Santa needs to look after his health. You all know how the Santa looks like. He has got a big tummy and he looks fat, right? So the poet thought, let Santa he needs to watch over his weight. So he should not be eating cookies. So you all know cookies are not so healthy for us, right? So he thought it's best if Santa doesn't eat cookies at all. So it doesn't matter if I ate up all the cookies also, it's okay. But I'm sure Santa will definitely love the plate. So likewise, I hope you understood this poem, children. So now, the next class will be discussing the exercises from the poem. So I want you all to read the poem once again and understand it well. So that's all for today's class. We'll meet up in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.